Taua is just, and coming from a small town like this, everyone knows the Taua. It's very humbling.
And the male athlete of the week was certainly in contention for our FNH player of the week, Lompoc Toa Taua. He broke 4,000 career rushing yards on Friday after putting up 122 yards and 5 TDs against St. Joe. He also extended his 100-yard rushing game to 9.
Toa's been a fighter, man, ever since youth, to high school, to college. I don't know if there's ever been a max prep All-American at linebacker and then at running back, too.
His senior campaign at Lompoc with more than 1,600 yards rushing on 146 carries and 26 touchdowns. Toa is excited to continue the Taua legacy at Nevada, where his brother Vi was a standout and is a current coach with the Wolfpack.
Yeah, that guy has done so many things that make me proud.
Okay, I don't know. I feel like my parents did a great job as raising me and my siblings to be respectful human beings, and at the end of the day, it's bigger than just us, and the game is a big part of my life, but there's a lot more to
it. He was always kind of a little hard-headed, but he always knew what he wanted as a young, you know what I'm saying? And
he's crazy. He had so much energy.
He's a good kid, but he was rowdy. It was good times though.
If you could do one thing, Toa, as a kid, will show you, yeah, I'll do more. If you could do 10 push-ups, he'll tell you, I'll do 15. If you could do 20 sit-ups, I'll do 25. And that was Toa as a kid, for sure.
He's gonna clown you while you working out, try to compete with you. Like, I remember Toa used to always come up to me like, I can moss you any day of the week. I'm like, bro, you 5'5". I'm like, you're not mossing me. But guess what? Me and him will go at it anyway, just for the fun. It's just competitive spirit, and that's what made us great, you feel me? That's what makes Toa great.
My brother always knew what he wanted to do in his life, and that was to play ball.
Since a freshman, I was one of the main reasons Toa went to Nevada. Toa had offers from Power 5 schools, but Toa came on a visit with me and realized stuff he could do in Nevada from his freshman year to his senior year. Toa was a leader on that team. We knew the moment he got there, Toa was gonna be our starting RB for the next 3-4 years.
It's easy to give up. It's so easy to just hang it up, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody said he could have quit last year when he got cut.
He stayed determined, he stayed dedicated, he kept working hard, and you can't doubt the man, you know what I'm saying? He kept going, and that's the motto, you know what I'm saying? Just keep going. You gotta keep going.
There was a few times where I questioned, if this game was worth it, especially being a father and being away from my little one. I got a 5-year-old son, so, all that time away from him, I used to always question while I'm out there in Texas, or, I was out in Michigan living so far away from him. It was always a thought in my head, man, is this even worth it? This dream I'm chasing, is this worth being away from him right now? And I always just told myself that one day he's gonna grow up and see how his dad chased that dream and went through all these obstacles to be able to give him a better life and show him that any dream that you want to chase is worth chasing. So in the grand scheme of things, I feel like at the end of it, it'll all be worth it.
He's a good father, first and foremost, with Masa. So, that's pretty much all you could ask for in life right now is, be there for the big guy.
Man, being a dad it's different. So seeing him do his thing with that, man, nothing beats that. And I'm so proud of him for being a great father, being a great brother, a great friend, being a great cousin, and just a great uncle to all his nieces and nephews. He's just very pure, but besides all that, the best thing I'm proud of him for is for sure being a great father.
Right there, the fan right there, in the blue. What does that say?
Masa. Why does it say mom?
You know, my faith is everything, and that came from my family. You know, my parents raised me and my siblings to be God-fearing human beings, and you know, that faith has carried a long ways with me, you know, to this day. And you know, without the Lord blessing me with all these opportunities to play this game and to go to school for free, man, like He put so many opportunities in front of me and gave me the opportunity to work every day to, you know, achieve more and go accomplish more, man. Like, yeah, I'm heavy on walking with the Lord, and my faith is strong, man.
I pretty much left everything up to the Lord, our Savior, you know, and we're still continuing to do that. So, you know, we lay all our faith in Him and let the chips fall where they fall, you know.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I like to spend a lot of my quiet hours up here, dog.
My dog for real, man. Gotta clean him off real quick, man. Yeah, so Auntie passed away in my senior year in high school. My dog, man, play ball together. Spent a lot of our days together, man.
College, visit the city, always come show love to my dog. One of the promises I made him when we buried him, I threw my little flower in there. I was like, man, I'm finna make it to the league, man. And every day I wouldn't work, I literally feel like I'm letting him down, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a big reason why I kept going. You know what I'm saying? He just another one of my big whys in life. You just gotta wake up and take advantage of every day, bro. 'Cause you really never know when's your last day, man. I was with Mike the night before he died, and I think about it every day, bro. We share birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Birthday's coming up. My dog, man. Come out here. Get a lot of me time, a lot of us time, you know what I'm saying? A lot of time to reflect. Definitely one of the most toughest times of my life when he passed away. He's one of the closest people I lost, and you deal with adversity young, bro, and it really shapes you, you know what I'm saying? It really builds that character inside you. But it's funny, bro, when he passed away, I literally felt him everywhere, bro. Before every game in college, every game in professional, if I look in the sky, bro, I always felt him right there, dog.
Seeing his rows of up and downs, and I try to be there for him mentally, off the field.
But during those times, he was still such a light in the room. And even when anyone else around him was struggling, he made sure to pick up everyone around him before he made any notice that he was down at all. You couldn't tell at all. He's such a light in the room.
No matter what you throw at him, it ain't. He always gonna prevail through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no task too big for him. You know what I'm saying? So, no matter what it is, no matter what was thrown at him, and he went through a lot through his career. You know what I'm saying? Through football and even just through life. He came through a lot of stuff, man. And, you know, he did his thing, man. So I love it, man.
What do you want the world to understand about Toa?
Probably to never let anybody ever make you feel or tell you you can't do it.
Just the drive, man. The will, you know what I'm saying? The will to go get it, you know what I'm saying? And just be better, man. I wish more people knew that about him.
Want the world to know, man, this is Toa from Samoa, man. He's gonna represent for his people. He's gonna represent for his culture. Hard worker, you know, hard working athlete. And he's gonna get what he deserves, you know what I mean? With everything he puts, all the work he puts in, it's gonna show on the football field, you know what I mean?
He's just very pure, and I hope people can see the same Toa that I see. But he's a blessing to everyone's life that he comes across. And he's just so full of life, you know? Like, he's never been a bad shadow around no one, you know? You can count on him to be a good time when he comes around. And not even a good time, but just be a genuine soul and just bring the vibes.
I want the world to know that he's the most loving guy. If he's going through it, and he knows you're going through it, he'll make it about you. He doesn't care about himself. He makes it about everyone around him. He's just such a loving guy. He's the best.
There's some kids, there's some people that want it, but Toa, he's meant to be. He works so hard in his life all the way around football, and it's meant to be. So I don't expect nothing less than him to reach all his goals and him to be where he's at now and a bright future in the NFL. I know it's coming. There's no doubt about it. You can't stop him. He's already set his future out. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I want this chapter to be remembered by just proving I can do it. You know, I think last year they might have thought it was a fluke, or I got lucky, you know, being able to come back and do what I had did. But this year I wanted to be remembered by just taking it up another notch. Like, dang, he came back and did it again. I wanted to be remembered by just being able to do more, man, and being able to prove I can do it again, you know, and make my family proud for real.
It's a wrap.
Come on.